Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Mittens and today I've got a treat for you, especially for you Alliance players out there. Those of you who are asking me, does Mittens have any love for us Alliance players? And you know what, I do have Alliance love. I do have a part of me that loves to play Alliance. After all, I did play the Alliance for a few years and people were saying, why don't you make an alt on Nostalrius? And I thought, yeah, I definitely want to make an Alliance alt. And people were suggesting play a Paladin, and because a Paladin was the first class, a human Paladin first race class combination I ever played in the game, I thought why not recreate that for an extra little bit of nostalgia in this lovely private server that is Nostalrius. And I can tell you right now, it was really well worth the time that I put into it, because as soon as I logged in, as soon as I got that Elwyn Forest music going on and got that hammer swinging and using those old Paladin abilities, getting holy lights on myself, it was absolutely fantastic, and I hope that you enjoy this video just as much as I enjoyed making it, and I really did enjoy making it. It is fun to be playing a little bit of Alliance 2 and getting nostalgia on that side. As for this series, it's a thing that I'm going to be doing on the side, particularly for those people who watch these videos and who'd like to see a bit more Nostalrius, but also for those Alliance players who might be feeling a little bit left out with all the attention I've been giving to my rogue. Honestly though, it gives me the opportunity to make these videos a little bit smaller. As you'll have already noticed, these videos are going to be a lot shorter than the rogue ones, to try out a few different things and to see how they work. So I hope you guys enjoy this a lot. As you can see here, I took a lot of time trying to decide on what kind of beard I wanted to have, because if you're going to play a Paladin, if people like Tyrion Fordring are anything to go by, or Uther Lightbringer, you've got to have a badass beard. And it took me a long time to select out of the many fabulous beards that are on offer as part of the human Paladins, but this is pretty much the look that I settled with. As you'll see in a minute, I decided to call my character Doomfather, and that's because that was the name of my original Paladin, but now I'll just let you enjoy the human starting cutscene.
The noble humans of Stormwind are a proud, tenacious race. Though the recent invasion of the demonic Burning Legion decimated their sister kingdom of Lordaeron, the defenders of Stormwind stand vigilant against any who would threaten the sanctity of their lands. Nestled in the foothills of Elwyn Forest, Stormwind City is one of the last bastions of human power in the world. Ruled by the Child King Anduin Wrynn, the people of Stormwind remain steadfast in their commitment to the Grand Alliance. Backed by their stalwart allies, the armies of Stormwind have been called away to fight the savage horde on distant battlefields. With the armies gone, the defense of Stormwind now falls to its proud citizens. You must defend the kingdom against the foul mongrels that encroach upon it, and hunt down the subversive traitors who seek to destroy it from within. Now is the time for heroes. Now humanity's greatest chapter can be told.
Really exciting stuff, guys. It's always nice to make a new character. I don't know why. Maybe it's to do with it being Nostalrius and this server being so good, or maybe it's just the fact that it's vanilla, or maybe it's just me. But whenever I make a new character, I always am filled with this sense of excitement and anticipation to see how things might go, and all of the expectation of what might happen when I get to the higher levels. And the starting zone of Northshire really does live up to that expectation. It is a really good starting zone, and as you can see, I had a lot of fun here, killing kobolds and Defias and collecting wolf furs and grapes and all kinds of stuff. It was some truly vanilla style content, and it was fun making these short clips so the pace is kind of a bit faster and we go through things a little bit quicker than we do in the rogue playthrough. But it's hard for me to encapsulate just how much enjoyment I had doing this zone. With all of these people, I was interested to see that there were a lot of people leveling here. If you think it's been over a month now since Nostalrius came out, it was interesting to see so many people wanting to level in the starting human zone even now, even after most people will have already made and started leveling their main characters. It reminded me that this server is popular on both sides, which is of course fantastic and exactly what we wanted. It was nice to play as a Paladin and get to see the Paladin trainers and learn those old abilities that I remember using so much when I played a Paladin back in the Burning Crusade. Having to run, for example, from Stormwind to the Deep Run tram, then get through to Ironforge, then run all the way from Ironforge to Menethil Harbour to get to Kalimdor. Fantastic times, and I hope to relive a lot of them with you guys on this new Paladin. Picking up my Devotion Aura there, something that every Paladin needs. A good Paladin must have his Devotion Aura, and as you can see in what I'm about to show you, it served me very well. Because some people say that leveling a Paladin isn't particularly fun, and I can vouch for this, but in early levels, it can be ridiculously good. For example, watch what I do here. I go straight into combat with this guy. He's the same level as me. I instantly take off half of his health with one swing of my weapon, using the added benefit of the seal that I've got on at the moment. And I run up here, and I end up pulling a couple of mobs at once. So, I now pulled 3 mobs at once. If I was on my rogue right now, I'd be like, shit, I've got to get the fudge out of here pretty quickly. But now on the Paladin, it's all good, because I've got my Holy Light, and I've got shitloads of mana, and I'm not using it on much else other than the seal, which is constantly giving me that auto attack bonus, remember. So I've killed one, and I think at this stage, you know I'm at half health, right, my Holy Light, gets me straight back up to full health, and I'm back in the combat. You know, if I was on my rogue, I'd be probably a bit pissed off right now, because as you can see, I keep parrying and missing everything that I attack with. In fact, right now, I'm about to get parried 3 times in a row. Once, twice, 3 times. Has anybody had such shit luck? But then I kill him, and I'm on to the next one. And look at me, my health's only just gone below 25%, and I'm back up to full mana already. So, you know, at this point, I just casually think, I'll Holy Light, another guy comes in, so at this stage, this will be the 4th and 5th person that I've taken on, one after the other. I just give myself a couple of Holy Lights just to top myself off, and then I'm back into the combat again, get my seal on, because I can afford to do it. And then I'm just killing this guy off, and I'm still at half mana. And maybe it's because I'm at early levels, it probably is, but it just goes to show that Paladins can be a really nice hybrid class. They are a hybrid class for a reason, and this kind of shows you a little bit of that right here. It was nice to get to exercise some of them Paladin skills and have such a good experience when killing these guys. It did help that I got what it seemed like to be a critical heal there as well. So as you can see, we were leveling quite nicely, and after killing these Defiers, we moved on to Jasperlode Mine, I believe it is. Or Echo Lodge Mine. And we had to kill these Kobold Labourers, which is, you know, a pretty easy thing to do. I liked how the quests were simply kill quests, a lot of them. It meant that I could streamline straight through this place relatively quickly. And unlike in the Undead starting place, whilst there was a healthy number of players at this area trying to quest, it wasn't saturated to the point where I felt like I had to spend an hour or so here in order to get through this part. I had a nice experience where I could just run through and kill mobs without feeling like I was waiting around for too long, which after all is exactly what you want. A nice player base, but without an oversaturation. And that's what Nostalrius seems to have at the moment, which is fantastic. And then after I was done with the mine, I just had one thing left to do, which was kill this Defias leader, which was something that I really wanted to do. I wanted to just finish off Northshire, and I knew he was with his mate, but after killing those 5 Defias earlier, I knew it wasn't going to be a problem, even if he was a level higher than me. So it was just simply a case of getting my seal on, making sure that I had Holy Light available and enough mana to use it, and just bashing the fuck out of him with my mace. And that is vanilla Paladin style of play, and it was really fun to do. I hope you enjoy me questing through Northshire as much as I enjoyed it, because it certainly was really fun just killing these Defiers with the power of the light. That's exactly what you want if you're playing an Alliance in vanilla. Hell to the yeah. And I just thought I'd Holy Light myself there, just for the crack. So there we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit shorter than my usual ones, and kind of that was my intention really. So if you liked it, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for the next Paladin Alliance video. My name is Mittens, I'll see you later.